Hello, and welcome to my page. My name is Gloria Warren. I am the founder of The Eloquent Wife, and you are watching Candid Conversations with Gloria. I am so excited to have you here for this discussion. If you are new to my page, I would love for you to subscribe, to follow wherever you're watching this video from, whatever the tagline is, the follow, the like, the subscribe, whatever it is. I would love for you to do just that so that you are notified every time we have a new post, new video, whatever it is that we're doing. And if you are a wife and you're new to my page, I would love to give to you my 5 key elements guide. This is the guide where I share my 5 top things that will help you access the heart of your husband. If you're interested in that, you can download it by clicking on the link in the description box. It's going to say 5 key elements guide. It's a free PDF. You can download it to your device. You can read it from there, and I guarantee you it will bless your life. So let's get into the question for today. I feel like lately I've been answering a lot of questions that are pertaining to singles, but I am going to answer this question, and it reads, how to know when a relationship is over. So I want to share with you my top 3 ways to know if a relationship is over. So for number 1, avoidance. If the guy is always avoiding you, which is abnormal behavior from what he has previously done, then this is a sign that he is no longer interested in pursuing you the way that he once did. There may be still to some form or degree, some interest there. But at the present moment, maybe he is going through a lot at school. Maybe he's going through a lot with his family. Maybe he is just not sure about the relationship. Maybe he's not sure about you. Maybe he's just not sure about himself. Maybe he's confused. Maybe he doesn't know where he wants to go in life. And so when a guy is not 100 with you, when he pulls back with you, when he is not pursuing you, this is an indication in most situations that his interest is not there. And I know sometimes that can be a very, very hard thing to hear. But I would rather somebody tell me the truth than for me to be just continuously chasing up behind somebody that really does not want me, because a man is a pursuer. A man is a go-getter. I said this in one of my last videos that I did, but a man is going to go after that which he values. If he values it, he will have no problem in pursuing it, in making it his own. He will have no problem with that. So this is the very first sign that you can watch out for. If he is avoiding you, every time you call, he's not answering. Every time you text him, he's not answering anymore. Every time if you see him in the mall and he just dips out and you're calling his name and he acts like he can't hear you, and by the time you get to where he was, you can't find him anymore. There are so many different situations that women go through and they put themselves in and still may not catch the hint. But if this is happening to you, this is one sign that your relationship more than likely is over. So for number 2, he stops bringing you around. If you have been introduced to the family, if you have been over to Christmas parties, Christmas dinners, Thanksgiving dinners, if you've been to the church, if you have been to grandmom's house, if you've been to auntie's house, and all of a sudden you are forbidden to show up, or if you're not invited anymore, or you are just always pushed to the side, or you have an excuse to why you can't come over there. Well, she's not feeling good today, or she doesn't want company in her house, or, we're not having youth Sunday this Sunday. They stopped doing all that stuff. Whatever the excuse may be, if you are always welcome, but now you no longer have the welcome card, This is an indication that there is something going on with your relationship, with your man, and this could be a sign that in his mind, the relationship with you is coming to an end. It may not be the same thing for you, but for him, if he is giving off the things that I'm talking about, if this is his behavior towards you, then there is something going on and there is something that needs to be said and or talked about. And so for the third thing to recognize, and it can be a sign that your relationship is over or coming to an end, is if he treats you poorly. If you are no longer the apple of his eye, if you are no longer treated as the beautiful woman that you are, but if you are being disrespected, if you are being talked about, if you are being bashed in any kind of way because of just some verbatim or random reason and you just don't understand, this could be a sign that your relationship is coming to an end or is over for him. It may not be the same for you or in your heart, but if he is being disrespectful towards you, if he's not being loving towards you, if he's not being patient towards you, if he's not being forgiving towards you, if he's just talking to you any kind of way, this could be an indication that to him, you are no longer valuable. You are no longer in that place in his heart. You may be thinking in your mind, well, I haven't changed. I don't know what has. But in his heart, things have changed. In his mind, things have changed. Maybe he is having second thoughts. Maybe he has somebody that he has seen that he may be interested in, that he may be pursuing. And in the effort of him trying not to hurt your feelings by avoiding the conversation or avoiding the inevitable, it is still hurting you in the process. And if you are not dealing with this, you wouldn't be asking Google, what are the signs of a relationship being over? Does he love me? Does he not want to be with me anymore? Is it something that I did? Is it something that I said? Is it something that, am I gaining weight or am I not attracted to him anymore? Maybe you are just growing apart. In the process of going through a relationship ending, it is always painful. But what we don't always see is the blessing in disguise. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't value you, who doesn't see your worth, who doesn't see your worth anymore. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who thinks that you are just like any other just random person around here. You want to be with somebody who values you, who loves you, who will respect you, who will treat you like the princess and the queen that you are. You want to be with somebody who knows your worth, who sees your worth, who tells you about your worth, who tells you things about yourself that you don't even see, who sees the beauty in you that you may not even see. You don't want to be with somebody who is avoiding you. You don't want to be with somebody who is stepping out behind your back, who's going away with somebody else while they're still supposed to be connected to you. Because if you marry somebody who does this, you're going to live in hell on earth, because you're going to have the same person who has the same heart, who has the same mindset, who is going to do the same thing to you, who may not come home to you, who may be gone for 2, 3, 4 days at a time and still not even give you an explanation why you've been gone, why he's been gone. So you save yourself the heartache when you are in the dating phase, when you're in the courting phase, when things don't pan out the way that you want them to. Give God praise, give God thanks and say, Lord, I'm going to shake the dust off my feet and I'm going to keep moving. Lord, I know that there is somebody else out there for me who will love me and who is not going to wring my heart through the ashes. I don't need this in my life. There's enough chaos in the world. I don't have to bring this stuff home with me. There's enough chaos in the world for me to, I don't need that in my life. I don't need somebody that is supposed to bring joy into my life, to bring sorrow and pain into my life. And so if you found yourself on the other side of the screen, just type in, what does it mean when a relationship is over? And what are the signs of a relationship being over? Does he love me? Does he not love me? How do I know if he still loves me? How do I know that he still wants this relationship? If these are questions that you're asking them for a reason. And if he's giving you signs that he no longer wants a relationship, do him a favor. Do him a favor. Let him know. Since you are just distant, since you act like you don't want this, I'm going to help you out. I'm not going to continuously go down this road with you. If you're not sure of what you want, I'm going to help you out. Let this relationship be over. God bless you. I wish nothing but the best for you. But this immature stuff is not going to happen. If you don't want me, just let me know. If you don't want me, just tell me to my face. Let me be woman enough to handle it, to go on about my business. Don't be going behind my back. Don't be going and doing all this other stuff behind my back, avoiding my phone calls, avoiding me in person. Like, I don't need that in my life. And you have the right to do that. If you're dealing with someone who is just, very, very distant, you have to decide in your mind what it is that you want to do. You have to decide in your mind if this is something that you want to continuously pursue, if you want to give him another chance to come around, or if you're just, going to tell yourself, I'm not going to go through this. So I pray that there was some form of clarity that you received, and I pray blessings over you in Jesus' name, peace over your mind in Jesus' name. And until my next video, I will see you then. Bye-bye. I love you, I honor you, baby. Yeah, yeah. I'll fight to the end for you.